we are going to look at relative clauses. And these come after a noun and give more information about the noun. So we can think of some animals that we want to describe. And we can say a. And I'm writing with a capital because we're going to make sentences. So a cow, or a sheep, a spider, and an insect. And because it's insect starting with a vowel, we must put an, so an insect. Okay, so is an animal. A cow is an animal. A sheep is an animal. Yeah, full stop. We could put a full stop there. That's a sentence. But we want to say more about each of these animals. So we're going to use this word that. And that's called a relative. There it is. A relative pronoun. It's referring back to cow, sheep, spider, and insect. So a cow is an animal that gives, what does it give? It gives milk. So now we haven't just said that a cow is an animal, we've given more information saying that it is an animal that gives milk. And a sheep is an animal that gives wool. A spider is an animal that makes. What does it make? It makes webs. Spider's web. A spider is an animal that makes webs, or an animal that has. What does it have? It has 8, and with an insect is an animal that has 6 legs. So if we want to put, we can put an and in here, and then we can say a cow is an animal that gives milk. A sheep is an animal that gives wool and milk, because you can get sheep's milk. An insect is an animal that has 6 legs, and a spider is an animal that makes webs and has 8 legs. So by using this word and, we can add more than one of these verbs onto the word that. And if we're going to use colour, we can show that that is all of this. That gives milk, and that gives wool, or that makes webs, and has 8 or has 6 legs. All of these are relative clauses. So here's the relative clause. And a relative clause comes in the noun phrase. It is an animal. Well, let's give more information about the animal. An animal that has 6 legs. So all of these words are joined together. And then we could use this phrase in another sentence. An animal that gives milk is a cow. or an animal that has 8 legs and makes webs is a spider. So all of these words stay together in this noun phrase.